Ladies and gents, it's finally done. Almost exactly 1 year ago, I picked up a game called League of Legends, and ever since, it was my all-time goal to at the very least, hit platinum. And boys, I'm really happy to say that yesterday, I finally hit plat. That's it, end of video. But no, in all seriousness, I want to talk a bit about something. You may ask why. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm writing this. I remember from Iron to Bronze, I only spammed Warwick top with Barrier and Flash. And I gotta say, that shit was fucking peak. People had zero idea what they were dealing with, and I would just run them down and win the lane. Even to this day, people are still clueless and are sleeping on this pick. In the 2 or 3 months that I've been stuck gold, I swear I've only seen one guy pick Warwick top, and the 2 times that I picked it myself, both resulted in enemy crash out and some very heartfelt messages from them. Shout out to the Riven and the Vlad, especially the Vlad. Anyways, I finally got to bronze and I was a happy man. That's why I dropped the dumbest video this planet has ever seen. I kept playing Warwick top, but at some point I was like, nah man, fuck this shit. Because there was times I could legit become the fattest fucking dude on the planet, but still lose because the other monkeys in my team were not human. There was this one time where I had this Amumu jungle, and he played so bad, so terribly, like actual dog. I was like, fuck this shit. If you can't do it, I'ma do it myself. And that was my turning point. I'm sure I still could have climbed with Warwick, because bro, it's literally bronze, but I just had enough. So I dropped top lane altogether and transferred to jungle with the easiest fucking pick to start with. Viego. Oh boy, Viego is a hard champ. He probably has the highest skill ceiling in the entire game, because you need to at least have a basic knowledge on every single champ, right? Or you can just spam QWE and ult out. Easy. And other than that though, he's an assassin.
And assassins are just harder to play.
Can be really strong, fit as fuck, but if you get caught or just make a small mistake, you did, and all that lead is lost. And that's why I think Viego
Is a bad champion for being low.
in fact, I couldn't even climb with it. I reached silver with spamming Dr. Mundo jungle. That shit fucking OP by the way. Even though my win rate on that, ooh, these days it's been kinda rough. If I could recommend something to old me, I would just say play a bruiser, bro. Simple and effective. But now I'm in silver and I started playing Viego again. I thought, and I still think, that there's no champion that can give you the same dopamine hits that Viego gives you. The chef's kiss. Oh, that's why I got stuck again in silver 4, picking only silver 3, 74 LP. And this is where something disastrous happened. That my account got banned for a whopping unbearable 3 days. Bro, you think you can take meth from a meth addict and tell them you can't smoke anymore and you expect them to say yes? Hell no. And also the thing is that it wasn't even my fault. It was mostly due to random fucking Vanguard errors taking me mid game and refusing to fucking reconnect, and my internet being ass as I live in a head. That's why I made a new account and leveled it to level 30 and I start grinding again from scratch. And I don't know what was the case, because my MMR or LP gain or whatever you call it, it was cracked. I was printing LP on wins. I got something like
4-0.
LP, and when I lost I would only lose 1 LP. And that's how I cheated my way to gold with a negative fucking win rate. How does that even work? So I get stuck in this shithole for a while, and I gotta say, out of all the ranks I've been, Iron to gold players by far had the worst fucking mental. Once there was this Lux that gave an invade call, but I thought it wouldn't work, so I said don't do it, and I just stayed back, but they invaded anyways, and surprisingly it actually worked. They won the play, but my Lux was still so pissed off. First went AFK, he comes back, starts running it down and taking my jungle camp, and this happened another time too with a Jarvan top. But the difference is this guy got solo killed multiple times before I could even come gank, and the one time I do go gank, because he's been spamming me the whole game, I go top and the enemy
Or whoever it was
2v1s us, and then the guy flips and starts following me. And the same old story. Fucking idiots. And you know what? I just realized they were mostly top laners. Man, top laners literally suck, you know? Gold honestly sucked. Most of the time people were so up their own ass, it was just insufferable and obnoxious. Though I don't know how it will be down the line. That seems chill, but Emerald, oh lord, God forbid, the only thing I hear from that shithole is pure pain and agony. I said an agony because I said pain and agony. But honestly, I fell into that trap as well. When someone made a small mistake, I would go, oh my god, why did he do that? Why he didn't do that? So yeah, and just like that, I was stuck in gold for a while. More specifically, gold 4. But just saying, I never ran it down. Until I had an eye-opening come to Jesus moment where I fixed my mental and I stopped getting tilted over others' mistakes. I went into every single game telling myself that I know nothing about the game and the only thing I can do is learn. And that's what I did.
I also love this frog here, he's give me way. Shout out to his course as well.
And then just like that, I crawled my way through the cracks into platinum. I finally did it. I took 15 screenshots of the promo screen and I was chillaxed. Also, I did this on 50 FPS and 100 ping, so yeah. Hey, not to brag, but I think that's fucking impressive, no? I'm just built different.